Is there a possible spoiler for the Wreck-It Ralph 2 movie hidden on this Disney Lorcana card? And my favorite Lorcana tuber is back at it. All that and so much more in this week's Lorcana Alert. Over on the YouTube this week, we found a YouTuber by the name of Sorcerers Hat. He makes videos every Friday, and this week he gives us good questions to see how valuable a card is and to see if it should be played or not. They highlight this Calhoun card, and after watching this video, I might like this card more than Ursula Deceiver against certain decks. Go check out the Sorcerer's Hat on YouTube for more Lorcana content. The link to everything that we talk about in this video will be in the description. Also on YouTube this week, Warlock Levram is back. This is my favorite Lorcana tuber. I recommend watching all of his videos. He always finds the coolest things hidden in the cards that I would have no idea exist if he didn't point it out. Warlock Levram's last video was 4 months ago. I'm so juiced that he's back. If you want to know more about your cards and the story of Lorcana, check out his channel. And if you think it'll be hard to remember Levram's name, just know that it's Marvel backwards. Over on Reddit this week, there's this post right here that says which cards to protect. There's this post right here from Unusual Zombie that says, I'm new. Which cards should I protect? Currently putting all the shiny ones and legendaries in foil. Excuse me, what? Some people are in the comments saying that they sleeve every rare, super rare, and legendary. Protecting your cards is fine and all, but we should be protecting the friends that we make along the way. Also on Reddit this week is this crazy post about Adorabeezle Winterpop, saying, why is Adorabeezle Winterpop the only non-main character that's a hero? Let me know your conspiracies. And if you look right here in her attributes, right there in the middle, she is a hero. I suspect that she might play a major role in defeating Jafar at the end of the story arc, talking about the story of Lorcana. Or maybe she canonically won the Sugar Rush race in the Lorcana universe. It can't be a coincidence she's a hero. It can't be. There's lots of theories in the comment section for the Adorabeezle Winterpop hero. Some of the best theories are that it's a glimmer. It's not truly lore accurate. Is that the characters in Lorcana are summoned by us. They aren't true characters. They are a summoner's conception of the character. As this version of Adorabeezle Winterpop is a storyborn, they are lore accurate, which means that some delusional summer saw Wreck-It Ralph franchise and said, yup, that little weird bully, she's the real hero of the story. Other people are pointing out that Calhoun is a hero card. But that makes sense because she's the hero of her own video game. But Adorabeezle? Come on. The most unhinged theory by far, though, comes from Kath M. Hughes that says she's Elsa in disguise, or this has to be something to do with the Jumbo Pop and Popsicle cards from Zootopia. Is Jafar confirmed to be the next villain? I thought the stuff from Basil was a red herring. What do you think is going on with Adorabeezle? You think she's going to be a hero in the upcoming Wreck-It Ralph 2 movie? Or is there something more sinister going on? Also on Reddit this week was this question that says, does Challenger stay on a shifted character? The Jim Hawkins ruling. Let's say you have a 2-drop Jim Hawkins. Next turn you ink, giving him +2 Challenger. Then immediately shift to the 5-drop Floodborn version. Does the Floodborn version Jim have the +2 Challenger? Meaning now he can swing for 7 strength? As a blue steel player, 2-drop Jim always on my radar. But I don't think I'm going to include the 5-drop one as well. And the answer is, you betcha. The Challenger +2 will remain on that shifted character for the entirety of that turn. Even though that card's ability isn't there physically on the board, it still occurred during that turn. A good rule of thumb is that the cards don't remember, the game remembers. So if something happened in the game that turn, it will remember that it happened in that turn. Over on the Facebook, we found this post from Brandy that says, in one box, 4 discards and 1 enchanted. Discard cards are on the top of the stack. When they feed the cards into the machine for packs, they're supposed to be taken off. Puff of air. from the top, and then the cards are fed into the pack. Sometimes it doesn't work as it should, and they end up in packs. You're telling me a puff of air is doing the quality assurance? I like these cards, and I bought one for $60, so I'm kind of jealous. These are hits to me. And they got the You Came Back enchanted card. That's so cool. What a box to open. Also on Facebook is this meme that we want to talk about. It says some people would call it fake, but if you can make your own cold foils at home, it'd be worth a shot. And this person shows a Diablo going into some foil, like aluminum tin foil, and then it coming out as a foil. Mom says we got cold foil at home. Cold foil at home be like. People are calling out this post for being fake and that you can tell it using the loop magnifier on the foil. A very interesting post indeed. The last post on Facebook that we got to talk about is this Stitch right here. Why would they make Emerald Stitch Little Trickster 26 out of 204? It's that way in the app, so it's not a misprint. What's going on here? Why would they put Stitch where all the Amber cards are going? What's going on here? On Twitter this week, Moosher Report sent out this that says, went to Amazon Japan to see if there was Lorcana in Japanese available to order. Found a store that somehow thought bundling wet wipes with Lorcana is a good idea. That's right. It looks like if you buy your Lorcana starter deck in Japanese, it gets paired with this wet wipes. I wish we had deals like this in America. Also on Twitter this week, Katie from the Lorekeepers Inn, so that they made their own lore counters. Look at this. Did you know that you can just make your own lore counters? This one is an acorn with Chip and Dale. Is that Chip and Dale? And look how glittery those wheels are. I like this one the most because it looks like they're in the Forest of Endor and they're little Ewoks running away from the ATSTs. On Instagram this week, we found this custom Lorcana Stitch 3D printed, hand-painted statue. This is so cool. And they provide the 3D print file right here. If you have a 3D printer, it looks like Christmas came early this year. And it looks like you can get this 3D print file for about $5. Also on Instagram this week was a post by Thundering Games in California. And they have what looks like to be the coolest Lorcana League in the entire world. They have a proxy artist that makes these crazy enchanted cards that they give out as prizing, along with a custom Baymax Lorcana trophy? Are you kidding me? The Season 10 first place trophy right there. It's so cool to see stores go above and beyond for their Lorcana leagues. And they even have the Lorcanos Floodborne booster packs to give away as prizing as well. If you're in California around the Santa Ana area, go check out Thundering Games. Because who doesn't want to win a custom Baymax trophy? For our meta report section this week, we want to point out the White Rose card. Watch out for this card. It might be better than GOAT because you can play it for only 3 ink. So if you bounce it back to your hand, play it down again. It's the Wombo combo. Essentially, those green-purple players are running like 8 goats now, and you gotta watch out for it. They could end the game at any time, and it could all be because of this White Rose card. Watch out for it. Don't let it happen to you. Speaking about Market Watch, if you look at Shimmering Sky set, it looks like all of the legendaries are under $20 now. Before it was Clarabelle hanging on by a thread, but now Clarabelle has tanked down to about $10. $15 after shipping. So if you don't have any Clarabelles and you're looking to play some green draw engine, maybe this is the time to get your Clarabelles. And Daisy Duck's all the way down at $5 with the Lilo from the new set dethroning her as one of the most expensive aggro cards. If you have any Lorcana alerts that you want me to know about, email me at lorcana707@gmail.com. Ready Set Inc. is now over 1,153 subscribers.